After 8 months of waiting, the Ironman Raid Bullbar is finally here for my 2024 D-Max. This is everything that comes in the kit and a few extras. The Bullbar is over there hiding in the shed. I need to drag that out. I'll unbox this all in a sec and go through it, but that says it's a protection kit. No idea what this box is. It's some sort of bracket and screws. Oh, a universal control box mounting bracket that actually goes with the winch. I'll put that over there. There's a lot of plug and play harnesses. I think that big one is the full light bar and turn signal light harness. You know, it's got relays, plugs, the whole lot goes up into the cab, and then some of these are inside the bar. So that's a patch harness, that's a winch extension, so you can get to the winch controller from outside the bar, and they're patches for these cube lights. The bar runs 2 lights on either side. I believe one is like a turn and maybe parker lamp, and the other one's like a fog light. So there's the 2 different types, one on each side. A 32-inch light bar to go in the front of the bull bar, obviously. That's an extra. That's the Ironman 12,000 pound winch. Apparently one thing with these is you have to use a particular size winch. It can't be too big. So you have to use the Ironman winch, or they do reckon there's maybe like 1 or 2 other ones on the market, but you need to watch the dimension. I think you can't fit a worn and that sort of stuff in there. So yeah, make sure you pay attention to that if you're gonna buy one of these. This package here is extremely heavy. I think it's maybe like 50 kilos. It's a bracket kit. And then obviously the bull bar itself is all nicely packaged up, wrapped in this scratch protectant blanket thing. Yeah, bull bar to suit 2024 D-Max. This thing's only literally been released like a week or 2 ago. The guys here at Ironman in Townsville, I think, only fitted their first one the other day. They gave me copies of a couple of pages of the instructions, which is mainly just where to cut the grill, and there's some infills that go under the headlights. We've actually got to drill 2 6mm holes, I think it is. So they gave me those pages. I probably just should have got the whole lot off them. I'm hoping when I unbox one of these packets that the instructions is in there, but I doubt that's going to be the case. Anyway, let's unbox everything. We'll have a look through what's in there. I'll give them one thing, the level of wrapping on this bull bar and everything in general is insane. There's like 5 layers, 4 layers. There's this like plush synthetic hide backed, like a felt carpet, layer of foam, layer of foam. There's like rubber end caps on the end of the bar, and then there's another layer of this synthetic hide stuff. So yeah, 4 layers of wrap just on the bar piece, and every other piece, these every plate, every bracket is wrapped in this like synthetic hide or foam or carpet. It's crazy. Righto, that's everything unboxed. We'll run through it all in a sec. I just want to cover off on these instructions. The reason there is no instructions yet is because it's only just been released. It's so new. I waited so long for it to come out. You can get all their instructions online. They have a phenomenal media section on their website. It covers every product they have, from tire pressure gauges to drawers to bars. It's got all the cutting guides if it's a type that you need to cut. I don't think I need to cut anything on the bumper replacement version. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this one, which is really, really close. This is for the same car, but it's the hooped version of the Ironman bar. Mine's the bumper replacement Raid version. But everything that goes like onto the front of the chassis and all the brackets and that, I bet you it's identical, but I'll be careful. And then I'll use these couple of supplementary pages the boys gave me from the unreleased version, which is just the cutting guide and where to drill the infill eyelets under the lights. And hopefully that should be enough to get me out of trouble. If you do watch this video and then go buy one, I'd almost guarantee that the full fitting instruction comes with it or is online by then. So I wouldn't stress about that. I'm only having this problem because it's one of the first ones out. Anyway, let's run through what came in the box. The reason I waited so long for this one is because I just didn't like the other brands. I think it was the Off-Road Animal, Piak, all that. They look good, but I just like the look of the Raid one more. It's just the aesthetics. But I haven't seen it on a 2024 D-Max yet, because obviously it wasn't made. So I was going off previous models. So hopefully it doesn't let me down when I get it on the car. Right in these boxes, recovery points, and just bolts and bracketry. There's lots of different brackets, so you can see what I mean. Without the instructions, it might be a little bit hard to piece together. That's the main cradle that goes in. That's all the harnesses we already covered. They're the infill pieces under the front corners. I think they're the eyelets that infill under the lights. You'll see that when we get to it. I think they're protection plates that go underneath. That's the grill, I think, that goes over where the light bar goes in. I think in that whole bit in there. These are the lights out of the packets. I don't want to peel the plastic off yet until the end because it's more satisfying, and I also might scratch them. That's the dual one, so you can see the orange and the park there. And then I think this is just the light one, so you can see it's like double light. Pretty cool projection system in them. Might be a bit hard to see on camera. Oh, there you can see it in there. Pretty cool projectors. Same with the light bar. I'll peel the corner off there for you. Pretty cool projector in there, so hopefully that throws a shit ton of light. It's got all the specs on the back here actually, so if that means anything to you, maybe pause that and have a look at it. And last but not least, the winch. Comes with all your usual stuff, fair lead, whatever you call it, brackets. It's got a breather tube, this one, so it's getting a bit serious. That's the mounting bracket for the controller. Apparently you can hide this inside the bar, they reckon, so hopefully I can work that out. And then you just run the extension from this to the outside. And remote can be wired or I think wireless. So pretty cool looking remote, looks pretty serious. Righto, first step's going to be to rip the whole front bumper off the car. I'm going to take my time doing that. You don't really need me to show you how to do it. This is not going to be an instructional video because the instructions are really good once they're released. Like you can see in this one here for the hooped bull bar, it's got plenty of safety and care warnings, stacks of that, big exploder diagrams, goes through all your fasteners, parts, the whole lot, tools, torque guides. It is really decent. This is printed in black and white because that's all I've got at home, but if you print this in color, it'd be a lot better. But even the strip down, it shows you every screw, every little scrivet to take out. So I'm not going to turn this into one of those videos because it's so detailed in here. If there was any shortcomings or if the instructions were shit, then yeah, maybe I'd do it, but no one really watches huge long videos anyway, so I'm just gonna get to it. We'll smash through it with a couple of jump cuts, some time lapse, throw a bit of music in, and if there's any interesting points along the way, I'll stop, and then big reveal at the end. So stay tuned, let's get into it.
One eternity later.